Starting Connect with another game of Stardew Valley. We're here on the 27th day of winter, so just a couple days left in the first year of my Stardew Valley play, which is so much fun. I've got a whole lot of money. We'll probably make some more today. But today we're going to try to get the field tilled and the sprinklers set up properly for it so that in the morning, they'll already be irrigated and ready, and then whenever spring comes, we'll be able to get right to the work of getting the seeds in the ground. Oh, that's a bad place for a sprinkler, isn't it? It is. That would be better. It's still not a great place, is it? See, we run into this thing here where if I don't, start thinking more about how the sprinkler placement ought to be, it's never going to be right at all. So, here... They just need to be two apart, like so. Yeah, that's all it has to be. Just a grid like that. The scarecrow might be repositioned. But there we go. There's that. And these were almost right, but not at all right. Those are in a good spot. These will just shift over. Like that. Actually, we don't want to plant things in the exact shadow of the fruit tree, do we? These were great places to build the fruit trees. Long term, they are, because I don't need to be planting in the yard long term. So, yeah, we'll just have those right there. We'll reposition this one over this way. We can continue using this area outside of the fence as that, because again, the fence isn't necessary, or, maybe even broadly good. But we'll water these crops because maybe they'll grow tomorrow morning if we water them. And if not, that would be, a terrible waste of all of these seeds. So hopefully they'll grow. I think the real end game is figuring out how to efficiently use your watering can as your grid expands. So I can make more good sprinklers, and in fact I should. So we're just gonna till this field and sprinkler it up, I guess. Not like the crops that are already existent, but all the other ones. I don't know if these crab pots are really economical because they get a lot of trash. Maybe if I used better bait, we would get better results from them. Ultimately not that important. They're there because we are a well-balanced farmer. Dog is barking. He is saying, hey, how about you well-balance your way into being a responsible pet owner and give me a pet? Well, yes, but after the firing of the quartz. Oh, watering can got placed out of its normal position. Good old dog. Oh, and he gave me some bone fragments. Marvelous. It's just what we needed. Speaking of fragments, the worms crawl towards the top of the soil, giving us a winter root. Likely to be the last we'll get of its kind this season. And the fabled purple mushrooms that pay out very well have grown. And we got some chanterelles as well as a bunch of commons, which are fine for just normal food. I usually just keep them for my normal food now. Now that I've decided that cutting down the trees and making the tree seed things, while economical, actually does take time. But we will get a big old chunk of money from these mushrooms. Do we have space for eggs and mayonnaise? Yes. We can get all of our around the farm errands taken care of here. And more hay for the chickens. And soon enough they'll be able to walk outside in the morning and have the grass. And then, you know, finally the long winter will be done. But at least we got them set up here. We could have set up some other animals, but I did want to get like a ton of money for the spring. Because we got to also buy all the summer fruit trees, which will be, you know, a good 10 grand or so. Lots of various seeds, you know, because we can still make a whole lot more sprinkler. And with farming, of course, it's the capital investment in the first place, and then the maintenance investment, I would call it, of irrigation and the like that you would worry about. But we won't have to worry about that too much here. Do we keep on planting right there? I mean, why not, right? There's no reason not to. Why can I not place it there? There we go. And then we'll put the other ones down at a later date. And then we'll just save the rest of those for a bit. Oh, I'm so excited for the spring. We've never been so ready in all of Stardew Valley for a season. But that's the beauty of the winter, right? And they'll be all tilled. Whoops. Apparently you can bash a scarecrow with that, which is fine. Because, you know, it was kind of in the way. If we put it like here, that's a better spot for it anyway. So we've got the coverage there, and I think that covers everything. Yeah, it's good that we did this today. Because very clearly it takes the bulk of the day to conceive of sprinkler placement. Oh, I'm so excited for my fruit trees. Everything about the upcoming season is getting me pumped. be able to buy. Just like so many seeds. Oh, it's exciting. The expensive good ones, too. The owl is flying around most owlily. And more refined quartz, which means more refined quartz for me. Just need to sell, what, the reds. We're not going to find time for common browns to get pickled for quite some time, I don't think. Purples we will certainly find time for. That's where the real money is. They're the expensive mushrooms, and they increase quite considerably in price with just a little marination. Out of coal. Oh no. I was afraid it would come to this. No, we'll just go mine some. Right now? Yeah, why not? I mean, there's probably a good reason why not. It's only 8 o'clock at night here. Yeah, we got plenty of time. Alright, so we'll just head up to the quarry here in a second. Put up the clay, no reason to be carrying that around. We'll carry the iron because we need to make iron bars out of it, though. Have the fruit bats graced us? Oh my goodness. They truly lay a wonderful offering at our feet. They say, soon it will be spring, and perhaps it will be your fruits that we appropriate and lay upon the floor. Well, I welcome them. I think the fruit bats do a great job. It is due to their hard work that we were able to get so many of the wonderful blessings of the community center. Real hard workers, an inspiration to us all. Yeah, we can go break rocks for, you know, a couple hours, and that's certainly worth doing with the time. Not like I'm that that reasonable with my use of in-game time, but you know, theoretically I could wish to be. Coal is generated. Yeah, we're just gonna quarry a bunch of stone here. I guess we could be going into the mine for this, but I'm thinking that maybe if the rocks generate and they have like a chance of being an ore each time, you know, getting rid of the non-ores will maybe, like, you know, I haven't looked up anything for this game, so I don't know how it works, but this should be a good way to semi-test it, right? We'll break all the rocks and see if it seems like more are generating per day. You know, is it 10 a day, or is it each thing has a certain chance to get regenerated, so if you quarry it all, then a lot more will come back? We'll be able to tell after this. I'm so excited. I guess we have enough for the house expansion, but we're not going to use it for that. That'd be too reasonable. If we go to 40, they have those weird coal mites. And we do need iron also. How much iron? Some. Yeah, because these little squeaky guys can drop coal. They don't always. But those drop 4, and that makes it all worth it. And now we're getting a little Z about it. And we have new ideas. We're just going to mine this and go home so that we can try to get home on time. One more day for the year. Very exciting. And there we go. Level 8 combat. We can make explosive ammo and make a slime incubator. Sounds promising? I guess we were one day off on those other ones. There was a day where we didn't water them, so maybe that was what happened. But it looks like we get a foraging level up here. Is my inventory full already? Yes. And I think we... I mean, well, the fruits we should, and the yams we should preserve. Not enough space for everything. Got it. We'll leave the quality ones on the ground, I guess. No, those would be the normal ones of some, and then the golds of others. Alright, can we just make the space here? No, don't be ridiculous. Of course I can't. Alright, so the regular yams will take silver ones. Because, yeah, I don't think next season we're going to be growing all of these foraged things. I think we'll be past that point in our evolution by then. It's gonna sell for just so much. And we're just gonna get to the hard work of pickling the snow yams. I can't believe it, buddy. A full year already. Save those. They got all that weird bulk stuff. So what's the slime incubator? So you could make 100 slimes into a slime egg, and then you could make slime eggs into slimes so you can raise your own. Got it. I guess that's a thing that you might want to do. Alright, so what is there to be done? Well, we can clean out our inventory and get the spring seeds already into it that we've got. That doesn't go in here. Alright. Well, those are the seeds, and now we can just make a round on the farm. We'll be able to make a few more sprinklers, and then, well, won't be much to do. I guess we could go cut down some trees, you know, say hello to people, say goodbye to people. But of course, it's all about tomorrow, the first of the year. That's what's gripping the nation. I'm sure the chickens are quite excited. You know, it's been a long winter for them. Always staying inside. Always wondering if today will be the day that I drink the mayonnaise right in front of them. But it won't be. Not today. Hey, and a delicious thing of oak resin? A delicious thing of oak resin. Yum. You never know when you'll need one. Like, wait, no, those were reds. We don't need to sell those. Oh, there'll be random stuff to knock over. There'll be so many activities. I guess iron's my limiter right now, so... Alright, well... Good stuff. A successful little year. think I bought the cherry, the apricot, and the orange, so we just need to get just the peach, maybe? But I don't remember. So we'll just see at the beginning of spring, because we should be able to see them there. Is this like a little chapel thing? Yeah. Jody is sitting here at the chapel and says, if I was rich, the first thing I'd do is hire a maid and a chef. Sure. You can get a cleaning person and a cook for affordable rates. You know, you don't have to become rich. You just have to give up some of the other stuff. Well, maybe not in Stardew Valley. I don't know if there's anyone doing that kind of work here. Get a bunch of clay, which is nice. You never know when you'll need more clay. And I guess we could dig up the whole place, but it's more polite to just dig up the worms. Well, that was eventful. I guess we'll just go to the mine. Because, I mean, like, what is there to do today? Yeah, like, some winter fish. We could try for the prismatic whatnot, which we probably won't find. Let's see if the quarry is repopulated. Yes. I guess we can head in here. Because I've already gotten the golden scythe from this place. Ooh, this one's changing colors. Perhaps that will be the prismatic one that the wizard wants me to kill. That would be nice. Hey, Natasha. After all, a slime that changes colors a lot should be the prismatic one of legend. There we go, prismatic jelly. Let's just go turn that in right now, because I don't want to fall down and lose it. And also, we don't have a ton of time left in the day, so... And the dog is barking away. None of that's terribly important. The only thing that matters is we're so ready. We're going to have a ton of money. We've got some part of a field already tilled and got the irrigation ready. It's going to be great. An average amount of our dreams are going to come true. Abigail's just hanging out here. She says, oh, hello. I made these two drawings. What do you think? So I get to say I like the jungle island and the tiger, or the orc with the battle axe. Both of those sound great. She says, I'm glad. It's embarrassing to share your art with others, but I think you and I are on the same page. Well, I hope so, Abigail. You're a nice person. Thank you for showing me your pictures of orcs. Greetings, wizard. I have brought for you the most luminescent jelly. He says, ah, you've returned from your hunt. I sense that you were successful. You sense it? I literally had it over my head like I was in the Jungle Book. Now hand over the jelly and be gone. I have important work to do. Wow, dude. And then he's like, I sometimes observe the local villagers in secret. How about you observe yourself being a jerk? I could have given Abigail this jelly. Huh, what do you think of that? Barbed hook? I guess we'll buy that. Go grab some hardwood. So we need that for the next big house expansion, which I'm not like targeting, but if I end up finding that, you know, 65 grand that I have right now goes a real long way in the spring, and I only, you know, feasibly want to spend, you know, 20 of that or whatever, then it won't take too long to get more house. Because I think... Hey, we got our secret node. Oh yeah, Natasha, you missed it. I finally found the little guy, the shadowy figure. It was like day 26 of winter or whatever. I do wonder if it would have let me get the notes anyway. Oh, and then one of those things. I never know what they mean. Perhaps it's like go this input from where you are in order to unlock a secret thing. I don't know. They disappear once you look at them. Sometimes it's a note from your grandfather. I got one of those, but most of the time it's a treasure map I don't understand and I just kind of ignore it. I mean, what are you gonna do, right? We got a good chunk of clay now, so we'll be able to make a silo for the, We'll become an NPC after he's a cool guy? Cool. Yeah, you know, he seemed pleasant enough. It's like, I only stole it because it looked valuable. I'm like, aw, poor little dude. You didn't think you'd get caught. After all, there's not really a investigate shadowy figures force in this town. It falls on me, the one in the studded motorcycle jacket, to defend the weak from the encroaching magnifying glass thieves. Although I did not try to return the magnifying glass, I still feel like I was doing the right thing. Why? Because I'm the hero. And here's another note. So this one looks like, okay, dig here, but who knows? I don't think we can actually put the hook, the tackle onto the rod that I have right now. You can see the notes somewhere in the menu. Special items and powers. Nope. Collections of secret notes. Okay, yep, there we go. So that looked, you know, like maybe you do a dance there and it impresses people. I don't know. I guess you just find the place and then, you know, dig stuff up or hit it with an axe, whatever your RPG senses tell you. We're just going to put the hook in here until we figure out what to do with the hook. And the same for the algae. So we'll have most of that being sprinkled, and then we've got this 2 no there. So it'll be, you know, a decent setup. Oh, I'm so excited for the next year. Well, we can't till those places, so not a great place for the sprinkler, but you know, we can move it later. We can move it now. We can move this one now too. And actually, I guess like these winter things, because they didn't grow this morning, they won't get a chance. But we got most of the winter forage totally out, and I think all in all, it was a great way to spend our time and money in the winter. All right. Oh, it's gonna be great. Oh yeah, we've got 55 clay now. Ever since I stopped selling it randomly, you know, we really accumulated it well. All right. Put up the slime stuff. Put up the syrup and the resin. Put up the warp totems into the fridge. No, that doesn't make any sense. They're supposed to go outside, I think. We'll put them in here to clear up the inventory. All right. What a great time. So I think I've been playing Stardew Valley for 1 week now of real human time. And I've got the achievement homesteader. I have earned 250,000 gold. I have reached level 10 foraging. Ooh. So forage items are always highest quality. I think that's better than location revealed. Right? Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be. And that was a big chunk of what we grew from the winter foraging, but a lot of it also went into preservatives or over there into that stuff. So good deal. And then just a little bit of mayonnaise. Yeah, 6 pickled chanterelles coming in for 2 grand. Once we get way more wood going on and more preserve jars, we're really going to kick off. Our profit's going to go through the roof. We already have a ton of money, right? Like just a lot of money. I feel like we're doing super well. The mushrooms are absolutely delivering, right? And here we go. It's spring. Okay, so this dude is like a private in the army. Private first class, maybe. My name's Kent. I just got back last night from overseas. My wife told me that a new farmer had moved in while I was gone. Who's your wife? He says, well, I just wanted to introduce myself. I'll see you around. Does your wife have a name, buddy? Is she like a real person, or is this just all about you? Jody. I don't know if I met them. the pre-bashing of the ground didn't really work that well. Spring worked through it anyway. But the peaceful work of clearing the land. Rustling the apricots off of trees. Oh, there's so much to do. Oh, there's so much to do. This is great. So note to self, you can't pre-till the ground. That was probably my mahogany tree that I was trying to grow for ages. I don't know how to grow them. But I can tell you cutting them down with a scythe is not how... Scythe is how you say it. Pierre's gonna be so pumped. He's about to make more money than he's seen in like a year off of me. He's gonna be like, wait, how much money does she have? Wait, how many mushrooms have I been buying from her? I should have improved the hoe. I was like, I won't need a good one. After all, you only have to till the ground like once, right? And then you just keep on planting it. Wrong. Wrong. Oh my goodness. Just like a random stone in the middle of the road. That reminds me of a poem. Not that one being there, just the way that I said that. A famous poem, maybe. God, I forget what it's called. Is it called A Stone? It's by that, the famous Brazilian poet, Carlos de Drummond. I always forget how much of his name is traditional. But Drummond, you know. Like, shall exist, this moment will be burned into my retinas. So it's like, there's all of these different emotions that you can put into the poem for, like, the story of it, you know, like, is it just a person making an excuse for stumbling? Is it somebody, you know, trying to come to terms with grief or with, like, a terrible accident? Are they blaming themselves? You know, that kind of thing. But don't know why I got off on that tangent. Anyway, it's a really good poem. I haven't read it in many years. Although I did think about it whenever I was reading some of his work not long ago. But I've always liked that poem, sort of. I've always interpreted it as sort of like a helplessness that is being conveyed. Like some terrible accident has occurred, and the person's just like overwhelmed by it and can't find a way to, you know, to apologize properly or even explain things. But there's a lot of different ways to interpret the poem, like there is with all poems, but it's a particularly solid one for that. It is, you know, ripe for interpretations. You could read it 4 or 5 different ways all at one time if you wanted to. Is there a stone here? I'm like, oh wow, okay, you get hay from cutting grass now. What? I thought I saw that earlier and it was a mistake. Is it the silo that lets you do that? I think I read that. Well, okay, we don't have to... You don't have to worry about buying, Man, this is gonna make me rich beyond my wildest dreams. Does it automatically go to the silo? Wow. Well, that's good. I forgot to go to town and get seeds. I got so distracted by this that the first day of spring is going by, and I don't even think I'm going to get there in time to buy seeds from Pierre. Does he close at 4? Does he close at 5? Does he close at 6? I don't know. I got so distracted. I haven't had, you know, fun things to do around the farm all year. No! No! Sell me seeds, Pierre! Curse you! How could I have done this to me? I waited all winter. Well, I guess we'll wait one more day to get the crops in the ground. Got too distracted. Seen it before. Story of my life. Ah, so. A letter from Rasmodius. Rasmodius. The specimen you delivered offered great insight into the machinations of the fell beings we call monsters. Ooh. I fermented a pungent tincture that these beings find intoxicating. Use it with caution. Monster musk. They did the musk. They did the monster musk. The price of raw materials at Robin's shop and Clint's shop is increased. Has increased. This is outrageous. They're just targeting me because they know that I'm wealthy. This is the problem. This is the problem with an inflationary system which is predicated on growth that's competitive, right? Because now they can't be happy that I'm a local farmer that's doing well. They want to squeeze me for more. You know, it's not enough for them to get what they would have gotten last year from me. Now that I'm not super poor, they want a bigger piece of the pie. Yep, well, you know, ain't that the way of the world? I guess we're going to have to think about aggressive tree husbandry as well. just to get stuff out of the way. But first, you know, since we're wasting time, oh no, I'm like, wait, I don't actually have to take care of the chickens, do I? Because it's winter. It's not winter anymore, so they'll eat. I mean, they'll still want their pets. Oh, they're trying to sleep. They don't want their pets. They're annoyed with my friendship. We'll put the hay here. Like, maybe on days when it's storming, they don't go outside or something. That would make sense. So that way we won't have to worry about forgetting it, maybe. Eat egg right in front of them? Jeez. Oh yeah, we're getting just an absolute ton of hay. I don't know if the Golden Sith makes us get more or what, but it certainly seems like a pretty comical amount of it. Which is all to the good. Well, even if I forgot all the things I was supposed to remember to do, like beginning the year properly, at least we're getting the important work of clearing the land done, a little bit of it. I think we've reached the maximum amount of hay for the silo, so now we don't get any more. That would make sense. Do we want these trees here? I don't think so, right? Yeah, they kind of get in the way. Yeah, they visually obstruct the worst sin, getting in the way of me seeing whether or not the kegs are there. Well, and also, you know, the quick motion from one area to the next, which is its own valuable thing, to be able to, you know, just walk from your gate over to the fruit bat cave. Of course, this is a fruit tree and not to be cut down. You don't want the trees to get moving, right? Because they'll march on you, and then before long, it's nothing but trees. They're just picking on you. They're being a huge hassle. Alright, so tomorrow, sometime between waking up, but not immediately because you won't be open then, but we need to go because that'll be Tuesday, and if we don't go tomorrow, then it'll be Wednesday, and then we won't be able to get them for, like, you know, till Wednesday of the next week. Oh yes, mixed seeds. I forgot about the mixed seeds. We should get all of them down. We can get that down in plenty of time, right? Where are they? So those other seeds are from a different season. Oh yes, the rice shoots. We'll plant them tomorrow. We'll plant them around some body of water tomorrow. We will get the mixed seeds down today. And we'll figure out where we want to grow the rice later. All right. First day of year 2. We make plenty of money off of our pickled vegetables and jellies. It is a great way to get more money. All right, so the salmon berry barely sold for anything. That makes sense because it's really cheap. How's going in the desert? I went one time and I got punched in the face really hard when we went underground, but we got some coconuts, and we met a nice person. Alright, so Pierre says, Dear Tizzy, I'm now selling higher quality fertilizers as well as new crop selections. See you soon. You will see me soon, sir. You will see me today. And the chickens so happily walking around their coop. It's nice to see them happy again, walking around outside. The longest winter is over. These are, of course, relatively young chickens, so the winter's basically all they ever knew. It must be very exciting for them. Oh no! I almost ate the egg. And they're just having a good old time. They're meeting expectations. Do we need to do anything here? We might need to clear a bunch of those saplings whenever the mushrooms come up. We'll deal with that when we deal with it. Fruit bats haven't done anything. Alright, well. The note. We shall read the note. It's a page from someone's diary. There are only a few older bachelors in town, and none of them are perfect. Harvey is really anxious and weak. But I know he would make a loyal and devoted husband. He likes coffee and pickles. Elliot is a bit foppish and melodramatic, but he does have a nice chin. He likes crab cakes and pomegranates. Shane is messy and antisocial, but I think his trophic series is a defense mechanism insulated his softness from the world. He likes beer, pizza, and pepper poppers. So, somebody in town has made a study of the perceived eligible bachelors and developed an encyclopedic knowledge of their desires. The Omni Geode we want to save because it's got that whole thing going on with it. The quality sprinkler we'll grab. Alright, so to town we go. And in conclusion, you can tap the civilian trees, which is awesome. We're probably going to do that on all these because, you know, why not? And with our 81,000 coins, we will walk into Pierre's and say, give me one of everything. It's locked. I think he opens soon. So we need to fish a lot of trash out of the water or kill dust sprites. The dust sprites will get... yeah, we'll do that because we need a bunch of coal and they drop coal. And that'll be easy enough to kill 50 of them. We might even do it today. No, we'll probably spend all day farming today. Get some nice quality fertilizer and a little teleport totem and 10 hardwood, which is actually quite nice. I mean, 10 hardwood will get you a mushroom thing, and a mushroom thing, you can ride that to wealth like forever. She's tutoring the chillins today. She's making a difference in their lives, and she is positive about it. Vincent, good kid. You know, I gave him a diamond for Christmas. I couldn't think of what to get for the kid who has everything. So I was like, you know what? How about a diamond the size of a human head? Here you go, kid. He doesn't know I can just make more of them in my room. He doesn't know that I can manufacture diamonds, so he was real impressed. Alright, so we need a ton of parsnips, right? And we're also going to get the peach sapling now. We'll get the fall saplings here in a bit. Do we want the dehydrator? I think we do. I don't know if it's better than the preservatives, but we can test it. Do we really want it though? No, we want to save our money. And by save our money, I mean buy a lot of parsnips. So we need like a bunch of gold parsnips, so we're gonna buy 50 of those, and then we're gonna... Do we want some beans? Yeah, we'll get some beans, and then... Okay, so we bought all those, which seemed like a lot of seeds to me, and it's only like... We only spent like 5 grand on that, so I think we have way more money than we anticipated. Willie needs Joja Cola. Well, if I find one laying in the water and fish it out, I'll give him one. But I'll be damned indeed if I buy a Joja Cola. First of all, they don't sell them at Pierre's. Alright, parsnip field. Beans, you want to be careful, you can knock yourself out. So we'll just yeah, they'll be at that side. Actually, this is too many beans. This is a bad amount of beans. Yeah, the trellis not being walkable actually makes me super nervous. We'll worry about that later. Maybe we'll plant beans by like the mediocre sprinklers. They're more logical for that, it seems. How do I make the fertilizer? Oh, fish any. Got it. Well, now I know. I should have been saving way more of those fish. Oh well, we'll wing it. We'll get it later. is we need beneficial parsnips, right? That's the important thing. Beneficial parsnips. We need parsnips. We need gold star parsnips for the community center. That's the most important thing for the whole spring is those parsnips. Alright, excellent. The rice is doing great. Now about these beans, do we even want to plant them? If they're going to make it harder for me to walk around, do we even want to plant them? We can just get the regular sprinklers and put them off somewhere where they're not going to hurt anybody. I love that I am sure that all this is just significantly less effective for making money than, like, not doing it, but I'm a farmer. Gotta farm. I mean, if you don't farm and you're a farmer, what are you? Not a farmer, just a guy or a girl wearing a hat or not. You know, who cares about that? The peach sapling. Time to add it to the orchard. Oh, the cherry tree is so beautiful. Alright, well, we have tons of energy and just the most money, I guess. Yeah, so what we need to do now is focus on getting more hardwood, because I guess we're just going to burn right to the house expansion, and we can afford to start that tomorrow. Got it. My whole winter of stacking cash was, you know, I don't know how many seeds I thought I was going to need to buy or how expensive I thought they were, but I guess the spring seeds are much cheaper than the ones that I recalled from the other times, so that's all right. I'm so used to seeing this place in winter that it's quite jarring in the summer. The slime is impervious to my axe damage. Or, not impervious, but nearly. Unbothered by it. Yeah, I guess the slimes go back to spring mode where they're weak again. Ah, the common mushroom, that's right, they grow. But yes, tomorrow we will go and knock upon Robin's door and say, yes, make my house bigger. And she'll be like, wait, how much money do you have? I'll say, unimportant. I think you'll find that this will cover it. But let's just do a little bit of lake fishing with the last few hours of the day. Hey, there's a Joja-Cola. We can deliver that to Willie. And we got a smallmouth bass. For the first time. Perhaps it is a spring fish. So tomorrow we go and buy the house expansion. And then there we go. We got our little chest. A new large smallmouth bass and double bait. I've never got anything but like bait and trash out of those, but you know, it still seems good to get them, especially when it doesn't interrupt your normal scheduled programming. And we got away with that somehow. I was like, the fish doesn't have a ton of fight in it. Maybe we can just grab the box. And that's exactly what we do. We get the smallmouth bass. Oh yeah, and a geode. Maybe we'd gotten one of those before. Notes of Marus. Parts still needed for my greatest invention yet. Gold bar, iridium bar, battery pack, diamond, and strawberries. I guess that'll make a great invention. I need to swap the sword and the axe while we're in this mode, because I had previously been like, when am I going to need to move from the axe to these other things, but with a lot of regularity now. So much junk in the inventory, it'll be alright. Oh, that's right, the foraging thing is the highest possible, which means all the forage things that I ever pick up will be purple now, which is awesome. It like doubles the value of foraging, which makes sense since everyone is trying to charge me more for goods and services now, as the game so gently told me. Alright, so level 6 fishing. We've got a bait maker, we can make a spinner, a trap bobber, and a sonar bobber. Right. All of those sound very cool. Put some maple syrup in the fridge, just like you do it in real life. Yeah, well, I mean, I got the tickets sometimes, but I I didn't really know what they were for or care, so I just sort of, held on to them. I'm like, oh, a ticket. Great. Ooh, yeah, got the good stuff here. We got those pickled yams. We'll just sell those other ones. They're just kind of getting in the way, right? I need dramatically more preservative barrels. Just so many more of them. But for that, I need both wood and coal. So perhaps it's time to get back to the mines, Rice just stays irrigated by being planted close to the body of water, which makes sense. Is the whole point of structured rice, after all. Ticket machine is in his house. If I saw the cutscene, I didn't pay attention to it, It's possible that I saw it and then said, yeah, sure, a ticket machine, whatever. Whoops, I popped the mushroom log. That was not my intent. For it. Those seeds are in a bad spot, but we'll have to fix that. Got a ton of quality fertilizer laying around here. You get some cool stuff. You got your first fruit tree there? Oh, well, yeah, maybe I should have been doing it. No, you know me, I don't always, ever, pay attention to what must be added before planting. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, it looks like those parsnips aren't gonna get anywhere. Alright, so if they still look like little seeds, we're okay, so... I guess we put some down in random places too. Not ideal. What are you going to do though? Alright, time to go to Robin's. See what she increased her prices to. now that I know to look for these little worm things. Oh yeah, 3 coal, elite. Let's just get a couple purple leeks because that's what's hot on the streets. Oh yeah, a little purple wild horseradish, yum. I do love all of my foraging always being iridescent. Alright, so, oh wow, yeah, sure. I think these things increased in times by like 5 times. So I should have bought a whole lot of wood last year. Do we buy all these recipes? Yes. Is that like a bunch of money wasted? Oh no! I forgot I was supposed to... I didn't realize they were going to be that expensive. Anyway, now I can't afford the expansion. That's what you get for not paying attention, right? That's pretty funny. Not funny, annoying. You know, whatever. We'll expand the house the next day. I can't believe I did that. I mean, I can. It's very clearly a me thing to do. It's so annoying. I'm like, yeah, I'll buy all the recipes. And, you know, at the bottom, they got to be like 5,000, I guess, which I had not paid attention to. Not even a little bit. Oh, well. Let's go kill some dust mites, eh? We gotta kill 50 of them. That is not... That's so annoying. Not least because all the recipes are for things I don't care about and I'm never going to make. I just wanted them out of the screen, and I thought that they would be affordable because I was rich. Now I'm not rich anymore. Now I'm broke. That's, makes me feel hot, makes my skin burn. I hate making mistakes. That's so annoying. That one dropped 2 dwarf skull 3s, sure. Ooh, a coffee bean. That's nice. They're just dropping all kinds of stuff. So much iron, but where are the little things made out of coal? Alright, finally, some more mites. Oh yeah, so many of them. This is great. This is just what we need. Ah, and a little ghosty. So, how many more? We only gotta get 22 more of them. That's not too bad at all. Oh, we got 5,000 for doing the prismatic jelly quest. I just didn't turn it in yet. Alright, I need to bring Marnie and Amaranth. I do have some Amaranth around. I'll do that whenever I remember to, which is probably going to be never. Dwarf scrolls don't sell for anything. Secret notes. Alright. It's a page from M. Jasper's book. These creatures, known by some as forest spirits or hunamos, are said to appear in abandoned buildings after they've gone to seed. As a general rule, when humans leave and nature begins to reclaim her territory, the hunamos will undoubtedly reappear. Folk wisdom holds that they display some kind of resonant affinity with gemstones that are placed inside their little huts. Also, it said that raisins are their favorite food, but they're too shy to take them directly from the hand. And he says that they may not even exist. It says Mermaid Show 15423. Okay. If we could just get like an infestation level, we might be able to get all the dust mites we need, but barring that, we might not get them today. Ah, marvelous. Well, there's at least going to be a bunch in this room. If you find one group that's got like 5, there's probably another group like that in size in the room. Especially in a big old room like this. Come on, where are the other dust mites? I know they're in here. Or rather, I hope they're in here. They do not appear to be in here. It was not to be. geode, feels good. We need a lot of those for the desert. Of course, we could just buy them, but, I mean, we don't have enough money. Why? Because I spend it on recipes for stuff I don't even want to make. I mean, we could have had a house being expanded this very day, and instead, look at me. Hitting rocks. I know you might be thinking, isn't that your favorite thing? Well, yeah. But I would prefer for her to be expanding my house while I hit the rocks. Ooh. Diamond. Alas, I cannot pick up the diamond. Alright, we will throw away the solar essence. I don't know if that's the right move, but it's the one we're doing. No, I didn't throw it away. We're gonna throw away the 13 saps. Like, no, I can't leave. There's a jade thing here. Or an emerald, rather. What do we throw away? 8 wood. 1 mixed seed. We'll have to talk to the dwarf and see if he's got anything cool planned. Foraging stuff will, of course, always be perfect in quality, which will save inventory space, too, since we know that they'll all always be right. My input got stuck. Put in, you know, some of those. Get a nice little mixed seed down, and my gate is broken or something. It doesn't really matter. We've gotten the money that we need for the house expansion. I just need to not forget it again. Oh yeah, purple leek's going for 120, so decent. Yep, all of that looks good. And it's raining. Maybe this will be a chance for us to have a thunderstorm and get battery packs. Note the geodes. Can you plant coffee in spring? Yes. Do I have other coffee beans somewhere? Yes. Ah, Willie has new rods to sell, so he wants me to come by and check them out. That reminds me, I need to deliver the can of cola to him, so we will do that. enough space for all this stuff? We do not. We'll just plant a maple seed there. Looks like our pickled purples are done now, so we have room? No. And that's just going to sell for a lot. I guess now we're going to pickle some carrots, even though that's a waste of my time there. Let's just get these crystal fruits laid down. Carrots for anything, so we're just gonna sell them. We wouldn't have even, you know, planted them. We just got the seeds for free. Maybe I would have planted them anyway. The fence is breaking. That makes me sad. Let's just go see the chickens now, right? Because we haven't gone in here today. We made the circuit without saying hello to them. And this will give us an opportunity to see, you know, tomorrow if they, you know, are willing to go outside in inclement weather or not. They are 2 stars of happiness now, so the chickens are all doing wonderfully. Oh yeah, the amaranth. Let's do that too. Let's knock out some of these quests. Looks like one of the fence posts that we had there was made of wood, so we'll need to lay down a proper iron gate there. Hello, Marnie, I have brought you amaranth. And she says, oh, the amaranth I asked for last year. She says, I just remembered, it's been about a year since you adopted Ajax. I bet you two have grown really close, but now it's true. We are the best of friends. That's right. I can't believe I spent that money on wasted things. I could have been saving up for a cat. I forgot. Forgot all about that, how that was going to be my other thing that I spent my money on. And I bought those recipes. It makes me feel sick. It'll be okay. But let's go see William. I almost picked whatever was in front of their house, but I didn't. We'll say, hey, Willie, I did not buy this for you. I found it in a lake because I don't support Joja Corp. And you shouldn't either, even if they do make cola that is delicious. I wouldn't know. Might taste like pumpkin pie, but I wouldn't drink it. Sebastian's sitting out on a dock in the rain, looking at the ocean in the rain. What a guy. What a guy. Okay, so the iridium rod is 7,500. I just need to save up for that a bit, and then we'll get that. And that one's the one that you can put the tackle on, so I can put that cool hook on there. And then, yeah, we've got the quality bait or whatnot. But I need to not... Oh, right, I was supposed to give him the cola. I forgot all about the plan to give him the cola. Animal adoptions. If there's a speedrun to that, yeah, I got to check out the Stardew speedrun categories once I think that I've, you know, done all I can do. I need to see what real players are like. I almost handed him mayonnaise. He wants a cola. Oh, he's not happy about it. Maybe he knows that I bought it in the water. Well, you know, you gave me the quest, buddy. I didn't know he was going to smell the can to figure out where it came from. That's funny, though. Hey, this guy in the rain again. We'll see if he'll chat with us this time. Maybe we've improved enough. I doubt it, though. But we are going to get a bunch of money, yeah, because all these things being twice as expensive as they used to be. Nope, I'm not ready for it. Something tells him. Yeah, I think being a farmer of mushrooms is just, like, so much more lucrative than being an actual farmer is. Not least because you don't have to think about it. All you gotta do is get them in the ground. Speaking of, and then, like, putting the tackle on and such, I feel like we'll definitely be able to improve our fishing game. Need something built? You know I do. Oh, it's 100 hardwood. I thought it was 65 hardwood and 65k. Well. Well, I can already make all of the things that she sells recipes for, except the big chest, which we're not going to get. Alright, so more hardwood. How much more? Just a couple of days worth more. Let's just head over to the Enchanted Forest. No. We will do that afterward. We're up here by the mines now. Let's just say hello to Linus. It says, a warm rain is a pleasant way to get clean. Couldn't agree more. Would you like some fine mayonnaise, Linus? He says it's a great gift, and he is thankful. I'm glad that he likes some fine mayonnaise. It occurred to me that I had some, and I didn't know if he would want to have a nice drink of the finest local mayonnaise. Well, the second finest. A gold star is a real good amount of mayonnaise, but you could have better mayo. I wonder if Serge Wharf has new things for the year. Also, does Serge Wharf want a nice flower? He says, is this what humans like? And I guess we could buy that again to get more mining experience, but... a little rare crow would be cute. But we'll just go down. We We have a couple of more days to kill the coal mites. Do we go to level 60? We go to level 70, because that's still in this section, but it'll have the greatest density of monsters? Maybe? I don't know. Well, there are no monsters at all here. Alright, so now there's Skelebros, which I do recall. I think we've gone down too far, and we just need to do, like, the 40 range. I think the further you get, the more of the options, Never mind. Well, you know, as soon as I say, I don't think this is the right spot, well, we find some. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about, and... A bone sword? It is a level 5 sword. A very light piece of sharpened bone. Well, I bet it would be great, but I already have a better sword. For my sword is like a level 7 sword. It gives me defense and slays the slimes. We get a note, that's good. Definitely think going higher is better. We'll go down one to see if there's any moats in the room. No. Aw, how are they gonna play the song and then take it away? We'll go to level 40. Play the song again. You played it for them, play it for me. It's crazy that it's taken 2 hits to get through these random rocks. I thought, you know, thought our pickaxe was better than all that. Still no coal, guys, but the absolute most chunks of ore I've seen in one place, because that's what, like 10? 9, yeah. You know, do I need iron ore? Probably for something. But now I've got it, and that's 5 levels without any of the little excitable dudes. Here we go, a couple excitable jumping guys, just what I needed. What an ominous room. There's so much open space. Alright, here we go. I just had a moment, I don't know if y'all ever have this, where you forget what day of the week it is. You're like, oh no, I'm late. But then you're not late. You're not. But I was like, what am I gonna do? Apologize? No. But I don't have to be for like 3 more hours, well, 2.5, so. Alright, let's read these notes. I found some good things by looking in the garbage can on lucky days. Find the dish of the day behind the saloon, usually dish. Check dessert, check the Mulder's can for cookies, and for treasures, check the cans by the blacksmithing museum. Sounds like a Linus note. And then we've got, I guess you're supposed to check behind this book at a specific hour of the night. So at 1:40 a.m., no, 12:40 a.m., we'll look behind that bush, if we remember, which we won't. It's Penny's handwriting. I want to get everyone something they love. Mom, parsnip glazed yams, no beer. Jazz, fairy rose plum pudding. Vincent likes pink cake and grape. Mr. Milner likes leek and fried mushroom. And Granny Milner likes beet and tulip. Well, I need, what, like 2 more mites? 4 more. We'll just do it some other day. I have a couple of days to do it, right? Yeah, I have 4 more days to do it. I don't want to get home at exhausting time. We're already pushing it a little close. And we make a ton of money, probably, yeah, just off the purple mushrooms. Yeah, they're 550 each, so you make a lot of money on those. And then, wow, yeah, so just a little bit of beach foraging we did made us 1,500-ish, and then, yeah, feels good. Excuse me. And there's 11 grand, so the bush has history. Yeah, we'll try to check there. We'll try to remember to check there today, but anytime I try to remember something, I mean, how's that really going to work, right? Carrying the apricots with me. Oh yes, wild honey. I love my fruit trees so much, they're elite. And we got more carrots coming up. That's right, I must have planted carrot seeds, because that's so many of them. Be parsnips tomorrow from this field, and then we'll plant like a lot more parsnips, I guess. The hay on rainy days, so you gotta make sure that the animals are taken care of. It's not totally passive in the spring just so they can go outside, but it's not like the winter where you gotta go in there every day unless that's just what you want to do. The preservative barrels are preservating. They're getting their preservation on. The carrots actually are great snacks, huh? They grow in 3 days and give you 75 energy. We're gonna sell them, but you know, good for them. Oh, that one keg is out, so let's get... Can you make purple mushroom wine? That would be expensive. No. That's just for the proper things. Can I put honey in there and ferment the honey and make like mead or something? I can! Oh, right, and then, of course, because these are all foraged things by nature that we find in there, so it's going to make those perfect as well. Awesome. Another good little way to get our money right. Sword we throw away because I don't need it and no one buys items like that. I'm gonna go buy a bunch of parsnips. I'm gonna go buy a bunch of parsnips. Do we have anything else to do? Yes, we do have something more important to do. We need to go to the enchanted forest every day until we get the hardwood so that we can improve the size of the house. Every day. Why? I don't know. Maybe we'll put some preservative jars in the next room or whatever. That'll be nice to have all those inside the house, you know. Maybe not. Ah, a truffle. A fairy rose, a juice. Bruschetta. Iridium bar. Yeah, I think we buy that. Five rare seeds for 1,000. I guess we buy all those too. And then whenever we can finally plant seeds inside, we'll have all that ready. Yeah, max level foraging is great because I mean doubling up the value is awesome, you know, nothing not to like about that. Ooh, and there's a mortal. I'd never seen one of those. Maybe that's a this year thing. Maybe that's just a enchanted forest thing. Maybe you can get better mushrooms foraging here sometimes. But, of course, we know those will all be iridescent stars, which is great. Very great indeed. Can we walk in this way? You cannot. You've got to go around the long way. And then we'll have like 85-ish. Maybe we'll get slightly more. We might be able to get enough for it by tomorrow, but I think the stumps are usually 2. And I think there's 7 stumps in here. Oh, there we got a 3 or a 4. No, that was a 2 count. Yeah, so I think we'll be 1 hardwood short tomorrow. So what are we doing? We are wasting time. No, we'll run back home, sell off some of the stuff. We'll take the geodes into the blacksmith off. No, we'll wait on that. We need to go into the mine and finish off that quest. That's what we need to do. And it's what we will do. Probably not super economical to spend, you know, 4 grand on an iridium bar, but right now, when I don't have access to them, you know, it seems like it's fine. After all, that's just slightly more, like twice as much as you spent on a gold bar at last year's prices, so I think it's fine. Not the Omni Geodes, we want those for trading in and the other area, and the other area in the desert. no point in clearing that because we're about to go right back to the mine and have to pick up those things again. No, let's get parsnips first. We need to get a lot of parsnips down. Just so many parsnips. So we got to get 5 gold ones. I think I planted like 50. We could plant another couple dozen, and that would be nice. Are those the... No, those are just little flowers. I'm like, are those the things that I'm supposed to be digging up? Are those the worms of the spring? Abigail says, once again, wow, I've just realized it's Friday. Yep. Do you want a daffodil? She says, thanks. She wanted a daffodil. The game said it made a good president. She didn't really seem to care, but that's alright. Alright, there we go. The parsnip seeds are down. And of course, we have more sprinkler / irrigated space that we have seeds put into it, which we could just make more seeds, but... or get more seeds, which would be smart. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow, but right now we have to go to the mines. Because we just need to kill some more of these little guys. Not a lot more, just some more of them. And they're playing the best song in the game for us. No, I'm not sure what the best song in the game is. There's a whole lot of really good ones. Where are the stairs, precious? There we go. Hooray! Ah, and we can hear from the bouncing sounds in the other room that there are even more. And that should finish up our quest, I think. If not, then we'll be very nearly there. Maybe one? Yep, there we go. That was the last one. And jobs off the big board tend to pay and reward, like, decently well. So that we'll be excited to see when we get there. Maybe Clint will grace us with a great reward, like a recipe plus money. Why am I still here, you might ask? Well, I need more coal, don't I? I need vastly more resources. Because I need, like, a whole lot of preservative jars. Like, I could have legit, like, 3 or 4 times as many as I do, and I think that would still barely be enough. Or not be enough. I don't know if this is the best way to get coal. Probably cutting down trees is, but we're just going to go visit the quarry real quick and see what's been coming up over here. Alright, so you definitely have to worry about it becoming overgrown with trees. Maybe I should try to plant the mahogany seeds out here. Because, I mean, I don't need these trees here at all, right? We don't. inventories will take up space that could be used by our beloved rocks. It looks like we've got a diamond bearing rock over here, so that'll be nice. But first, the destruction of the trees. Oh, it's an aquamarine. But there we go. We're just going to go chat at the Adventurers Guild real quick and see what's up, because it's too late in the day to go to Clint. Or maybe not. I mean, I guess we could give him the reward later on. Okay, so I could buy the lava katana for 25 grand, and that's a much better sword than mine. We're not going to buy it today, though, because we want to get house expansion. Oh, yeah, that's right. I wanted to look at the thing on the wall. Yeah, we just got to kill vastly more of basically all of the enemies before we get any more rewards. The bugs went really quick, but there's the flying bugs, the buzzing bugs, and the sort of grubs and the flying bugs. I meant the ones that just go up and down and don't care about you, but could theoretically hurt you. Alright, so I don't know where Clint is when his shop is closed. Maybe he's in the bar. Maybe I can go and tell him that I did the quest there. Does he know without me bringing him anything? Oh, he knows without me doing without me bringing him the information, so that's good. And that's right, we finished the Cow's Delight. Oh, so this is just like a thing of all the items in the entire game and whether or not I've gotten them. But it puts all the wines and jellies all into one category. Oh, okay. Oh, and it does keep track of every single thing I've ever sold in numbers. I love that. I love it a lot. It says these, like, the gold things, that's vastly inaccurate because, you know, the pickles can be of whatever variety, but cool. We can look back at all of our letters and stuff too, I guess, as well as the secret notes. But I guess we'll go and fish maybe in the river in town because we want to, yeah, we'll fish at the river in town. And just try to remember to look behind the thing. Ah, and a prize ticket. Alright, so it's this one at 12:40. So we're just going to fish here on the bridge for a bit and try to pay attention to the time. We'll probably buy that new rod tomorrow because we'll be able to do that and afford the house expansion. Perfektenschlag. Oh, we got a brim. We actually need one of those for the community center, so that's very exciting. I think it's classed as a night fish, so You know, we gotta fish them between a certain hour of the day, I suppose. Because it was that and walleye and an eel was the night fishing category. Perfektenschlag! Another delightful brim. Fishing the night away. But that's, you know, that's part of the greatness of the game, right? You're like, hey, what do I do with my time? Well, anything you want. You don't have to learn anything about anyone. All you have to do is fish. A 16-inch brim, that would be a big old brim, man. I'm not like a good fisherman, but I have caught many, many fish in my life. Not a tenth as many as my father and my older brother did, but many fish. And let me tell you, the brim don't usually get that large. But the bass keep on rolling in. And in an hour and a half, it will be time to check behind the bush. Hey, we fished up a secret note. It says, greetings, Sizzy. Have you found my secret in the dark tunnel? I look forward to meeting you. Gee, wow, what a creepy dude. That's a secret note addressed to me that was floating in the river. That's creepy. And we got a perfect and a box. Time freezes while we're fishing. And we get coal and an amethyst. Just what you would expect to find. Alright, so it's 12:20. That means it's 12:30 now. And it is almost time for us to check behind the secret bush. Bum bum bum. What? Oh no. I interrupted a little bit of clandestine conduct there. A little bit of secret behaviors. Lewis, you old dog. Well, I don't know what I thought was going to happen. I don't feel embarrassed. It's them who are acting badly in public. Get a room. I keep carrying the apricots because I think, from appearance, that they're like some precious metal that I'm supposed to put in its place. I gotta quit that. algae we need to save for something. I don't remember what. Alright, go to sleep for the night. Alright. Yeah. You know, the salmon berry, even a great salmon berry is worth nothing, but hey, it's free. The spice berries, though, real decent. And of course, when we forage the other stuff, it'll be even better. We should have a lot of parsnips coming up today. Okay. Ooh, he says, hope it doesn't make me obsolete. Thanks for helping me clear out the monsters. I'm not scared at all, but it should make the mind safer for everyone else, right? And now he has given me the recipe for geode crusher. And Emily wants a fresh apricot, which I will be able to give her. Fresh off the tree here. But I need to put these apricots... Wait, no. Are these... Those are gold ores. I just thought they were apricots. That's funny. They're just trying to thin out this thing. So whatever has the smallest amount that's in here, that's what we're going to... Eventually, we should start making some headway, or not, because of course, more mushrooms have already grown. This doesn't count as foraging, although the game calls it foraging, so they're not automatically purple mushrooms, even though that would be pretty cool. Yes, another banner day. The rice is not quite grown yet. The game, in its kindness, doesn't let you accidentally your own crops that badly. This one is only growing 2. That is a terrible return. Trash. Well, that's nice. Yes, parsnip time! And I need 5 gold ones total, and it looks like we might get it out of this. Yeah, and there's our parsnips. shake off that apricot, and then we'll want to take that to town when we might, but... Five gold parsnips. I'm like, man, we don't even need to... So embarrassed that I kept all these gold ones. I didn't even know that there was a purple star whenever we started this collection. Guess I could sell all of it, but what's the point of that? That doesn't help you, you know, acquire currency. Except in the literal sense. Oh wait, no, the Nautilus shell I did need one of. I guess we'll just sell all the rest of these parsnips, because it's not going to be worth it to preserve them. We've got a much more lucrative backlog to worry about getting in there. With the morals and the chanterelles and all of that, you know, it's you gotta be reasonable. All right, so the geode crusher. How does one make it? Oh, recycling machine turns fishing trash into resources. I need to get one of those. Oh, and then these are just the random things. Okay, so 2 gold bars, 50 stone, and 1 diamond. Well, I happen to have tons of those. Now, Clint, you're obsolete. You're right, I don't need you anymore. Do I have some more iron fence in some of these boxes somewhere? Yes. Here's my nice iron fence. And a diamond. Alright, Clint, I don't need you anymore. It's like, I hope we'll still be friends. Nah, man. Oh, it takes a while, though. Of course it takes a while. Ah, well, I guess we'll probably still go to Clint, because who has time for that? Nobody. Yeah, I mean, it takes, what, like 10 years? You'd have to make like 50 of them in order to make it economical. But we need to go and get some more hardwood, because unfortunately hardwood stumps don't grow on trees. Probably need to go talk to the chickens, too. They're all having a good old day. High quality mayonnaise for high quality clients. Oh, I haven't gotten any pyrite to the museum yet? How exciting! I could, like, update a tool, but what are you gonna do? Not that. Hit up the quarry real quick. Like anything good? Some surface coal always goes down smooth. Talk to the mayor. Hey, mayor! The library is one of Pelican Town's greatest features. It's funded with the taxes we collect for local business. Is it? As from the Book of Yoba. Aforetime there's only the endless golden light. The light called out to itself, Yoba! Yoba wanted more. Yoba swirled the golden light into a vortex. Yoba swirled and swirled till a hole formed in the eye of the vortex. From this hole sprung a seed. Yoba smoothed the golden light. Smoothed, and the light became soil. Into the soil, Yoba planted the seed. The seed sprouted, and behold, the light sprung skyward, twisted and probing, casting a writhing shadow onto the golden void. For after 11 days, the vine bore fruit. Yoba, with knowing wisdom, peeled the tough skin off the fruit and saw that the world was inside. And so that is how the world came to be. Sensible. Marriage guide for farmers. Before you ask someone to marry you, you have to date them for a while first. Ask someone to date you with a bouquet from Pierre's. When you're ready to pop the question, you'll need to give them a mermaid's pendant. Everyone knows what it means when you present them with one of those. It's remembered on stormy days. The ghost of a mariner appears in Stardew and collects you just such a pendant. After the wedding ceremony, your partner will move in with you. Remember to treat yourselves well. They still like gifts even after marriage, paid for by Pierre. Alright, so the mariner sells the mermaid amulet whenever. That's the amulet he's talking about. So, now we know. Everyone knows what it means, Pierre helpfully points out. We need to go buy a better fishing pole. Oh, he's not here. It's 2 in the afternoon. Where you at, buddy? Lame. Well, I thought he would be here to buy a fishing pole from. But a couple of light foragings will go well. And make us 1,000 or so. And then it's on the way to the Enchanted Forest to hopefully get enough hardwood for this upgrade. But maybe not. He says I probably wouldn't like it in his cabin. It's dark and full of spiders. Willie is fishing here. He says if efficiency was more lively, you might increase his stock. But what he really means is if I get better at fishing, then he'll think about it. Probably. Oh yes, the Emily person. I don't remember where she lives. I don't remember anything about her. She's got blue hair. I think she works at the bar. Maybe she's there now. Ah yes, here we go. The Star Drop. Here is your fresh apricot, my dear. We bought some food recipes, but not the 5,000 one. I've learned my lesson. I haven't. Emily wants a daffodil. We can definitely do that. have to do is run into one. Ghost crystal, man, we're getting all these things that I've never seen before out of our little geode cracker. That's a fruit tree. I guess that lady's not always there. She just always seems to be there whenever I come around. And we'll end up just a little bit short of the wood, but that's okay, since she would have been closed today anyway. But I guess we'll just do a little bit of fishing here while we wait for the time to go a little further, and then that'll be the day. New record for a mud skip. Which that's like the specialty fish. There's a few of them. I just need to find where they want me to catch the other ones at, I guess. Another record. I try to grow the mahogany trees. I think I cut them down too early. I think they're trash on the ground. I need to like put a friggin' like fence around them so I won't. I've planted so many mahogany trees and I have never grown one. I need to plant them in a corner where I don't walk. Instead of like in the middle of the place wherever I'm like, hey, this will be a good place for a mahogany tree. It looks like it's trash, you know? Like, it doesn't look like I'm supposed to leave it there. It looks like it's trying to interrupt my, my space. Alright, and we managed to get the box. The fish was very weak, so I figured we would be able to maybe get away with it. Rusty spoon. And a diamond, so, you know. A little bit of both. A wall basket? I literally don't care. I've already got that so many times. Alright, we got another box. Excellent. Excellent. We're going to use the deluxe bait here. Till it runs out. Oh, I don't have space. I hate everything. Why can't I buy an even bigger backpack for 100,000? I would do it. I'd save it up. I'd probably forget I was saving it up a couple of times, but I would do it. Alright, well. 12 o'clock to noon sharp, last day of the season, check the bush above the playground. There's no way I'm going to remember that. No way at all. Do we need any of these fish? No. Nope, we can sell all of them. We can sell all of them. All right. And we make just a ton of money again off of, I mean, some off the parsnips, but mainly off of the old mainstays of the pickled things. And then another just truckload of money off foraging. Some of that proper foraging and some of it, you know, fake foraging, where it's like foraging, but it's just me picking up mushrooms out of my stumps. But speaking of wealth, our amazing mushroom extravaganza is once more bearing fruit. So many mushrooms. Whoops. Definitely didn't need to do that, but it'll be alright. Alright, we are getting through our backlog. Not quickly, you know, but gradually. I say that, I've got 100 mushrooms in here to process still. It's probably like, what, like 16,000 gold worth of mushrooms in there? Oh well. You know, gotta move gradually. All of these preservatives weren't built in a day and all that. Iridescent orange, yeah, I guess when we forage those, so when you get them off of the... Oh, we'll just put another, like, 70 of those in there. Alright, so mahogany seeds. Let's just get all of them and then put them in a corner of the farm that we literally never go to and just see what happens. They'll probably grow without my interference. And maybe some of them will grow. We'll come back later. And try not to cut them down. We'll try, like, so hard not to cut them down. I don't know how that's going to work. These chickens are the happiest little mayonnaise producers in the world. Just gold star mayonnaise all the time. What champions. Dandelion. I think Emily wanted one of those. Unless it was Daffodil. I don't recall. Alright, so... Super cucumber. A rare purple variety of the sea cucumber. Let's just check real quick. Nope, not part of the bundles, so not important to buy. Unless it is, but, you know, whatever. And soon we will have enough hardwood. Yeah, I guess this area is here for when you've accidentally gotten rid of all your hardwood and haven't planted any mahogany trees because you've just scythed all of them down. You know, as one does. Now we'll just run into town. No, we'll run above town. Just getting the house built is more important than giving that girl a flower. She can wait. Garlic's ready. Yeah. Alrighty, Robin. She's gonna be real impressed when she sees all the hardwood I've been able to acquire. Upgrade house, 65k, 100 pieces of hardwood. I am interested. And she'll finish in 3 days. Takes her the same amount of time to build a house upgrade as it does for her to build a chicken coop. She's really something. A delightful ghost crystal. And she says thanks. Oh, it was a daffodil. And that was a dandelion. Well, I don't even know if I can give it to her today now, since I've already given her the wrong one. But we'll look around and see if we see one. It's not looking promising. he's already coming to town. Yeah, if you want to sell me one of those. He's like, hey, your name's Chase, right? Yeah, Sebastian, we've met like 18 times, man. It's alright, I wouldn't remember me either. So, what to do with today? I think we'll spend our time cutting down trees at home for wood, because we need more preserves barrels. Yeah, why not? Could also go mine some coal or whatnot, but yeah, we'll do some wood cutting. Actually, we need tons of wood, don't we? Yeah, we need tons of wood because we still have to get the other various outbuildings and sheds and the like. So, but not the ones that are growing up there, because those are good ones. Those are mahogany ones. But I know we don't have any mushroom ones over in this quadrant, so we might as well cut down the grown ones, let the small saplings grow up, and then do the same to them. I need to upgrade this dumb axe. I shouldn't be using a steel axe. I need to have a gold one. But after all, do I really want to do that whenever I don't have enough wood yet? No, we'll do it tomorrow. Got plenty of money. There's no reason to have our growth potential stymied. Like way more pine trees than I originally wanted to. You know, I wanted more of a hardwood thing, but you know, you get what you plant. This isn't so bad. Yeah, I mean, we got like several hundred wood in a day. It's not like slow going. Plus, sometimes we get the double and whatnot. And we do have plenty of saplings growing here. It's not like we're gonna really be interrupting the growth of the forest. I like having it over on this side, so we don't have to worry about messing with our mushroom setups. As I said, I think we just messed with the mushroom setup, but you know, it'll be fine. Whoops, that was a mushroom log. I'm like, why can't I get through? I'll just hit it. Wrong. Terrible. Bad choice. But at least we know that Robin will be here in the morning to bang on the house all day long to faithfully execute her duties. 7 more preserve jars. 7 more preserve jars. Feels good. We're gonna need more coal. That's what it's all about. We gotta... That's right next to a lightning rod, so let's see if that hurts me or not someday. But it's getting late. That means it's time to sleep for the night. Day 8 of spring, year 2, about to commence. We make so much money. Yeah. A lot on good mayonnaise, a whole lot on the crystal fruit jellies. And here she is outside to bang on the door. She's like, hey, you hired me. We're just gonna put the beehive right there next to the flowers and see if, you know, if that helps. That helps the bees. Somebody said that it would, so we'll see. Rice ready to harvest? Unmilled rice. That's right. You're supposed to, like, get a mill. Gotta get all of your farm buildings after all. Well, you know, we'll get them someday. And they're all very happy. I mean, why wouldn't they be? They live the good life. None of these things are what I'm looking for. I'm trying to find a daffodil for homegirl, but it doesn't look like we're gonna find one today. What's this? Spring onions? But they look like they're being sown there. Well, all the more reason for me to take it. That's very suspicious. Planted in rows. Very suspicious indeed. Hat Mouse didn't do it. You know Hat Mouse wouldn't. the mahogany tree here? No, cannot. Let's read the secret note. Stardew Saloon Special Orders. Mayor Lewis, Autumn's Bounty, double order of high powered bread inside. Marnie, pumpkin pie, shrimp cream. Demetrius, bean hot pot to make it spicy. Carolyn, fish taco. She wants triple the sauce. Better throw in a few extra napkins. Well, now we know their secrets. Jasmine, jumping rope under the tree. It's a lot easier to jump rope in the springtime. They messed up again. Do you want a nice onion? She said, oh, is this a gift? I don't think she liked the nice onion. And somebody wanted some kale, so we've got that now. The dog has dug up the bones. Good old dog. Can you pickle potatoes? We'll see. We'll see, because we can just can some potatoes, you know, maybe that'll increase the value. After all, if we get like 100 preserve jars, it won't matter that we've got a big backlog of things. We'll be able to churn through it in no time. But I need to take a short break. I'll be back in just a minute. All right. So are the radishes grown yet? No. Alright, we've got quests for... No, the kale thing's already gone. Jody wants a cauliflower, but yeah, they don't want those things that they wanted the other day anymore. I guess that's all in the past. Which, you know, good for them. I'm glad that they have modified their desires. But let's go see if we can buy a rod from Willie if he's at home. Or rather, at work. He wants to dissect a parsnip. That's one way to phrase it, Demetrius. That is one way to phrase it. The good board. The local population of sunfish has grown to an unsustainable level. But we've already done a thing for Rasmodius. And I kind of want to fish more than I want to go into the mines, so... Alright. Sell me your finest iridium rod. Like, how do we do this? There we go. We have to split it like so. And then I've got the hook at home. And then we'll be able to properly fish. We'll try to catch these sunfish. We'll try to catch all of the fish. We'll go every place that a fish has ever been. We'll learn how to make deluxe bait. How do I make deluxe bait? With bait and moss. Right. Well, we can do that. Alright, now we've got that. We'll just grab a bunch of moss here and then make a bunch of good bait. Whoops, not like that. And we don't need the fiberglass rod anymore, so we can ditch it. Like, all this junk's in here. The fertilizer doesn't need to be in there. None of this needs to be in here. This is all terrible. I have reached the point where I have too much stuff. I need to just start throwing everything away. Let's go out to the pond in the middle of this lake and see if we can catch something cool. Now that we've got a better rod, now that we've got better baits and better hooks. Oh, it's like I didn't even have to hit anything, and it just kept up with it there. I guess the hook actually is a pretty good hook. But that's good. You know, our fishing is like higher level than it had been in the past too, so it's probably a confluence of all of those factors. But I assume this is the lake that we can catch the lake fish in, so we're gonna try, even if I apparently am just catching trash. Well, we're not catching anything new, but the fish are all of the highest quality. Are they all of the highest quality? Maybe that's what the hook is doing. Oh, the hook will run out eventually. It'll break. That makes sense. The fishing tackle is not infinite, but yeah, maybe it's both keeping them easier on the thing and making sure that they're all purple when we do catch them. Because I'm not even moving the thing. It's like automatic, like they can't get away from it. Which is fine, but it would be better if I could, you know, catch a different kind of fish. But perhaps smallmouth bass are all that there is in this lake. That one was only a gold one, so I guess it's not automatically to be purple. A fine hit. But in conclusion, you know, we're not really getting that good of a ratio of fish to stuff out of this lake, pond thing. Certainly none of the fish that Demetrius wanted us to catch, but perhaps they're in the river or some other place. Because there does not appear to be any kind of fish in here except for smallmouth bass. Because we haven't even let one get away, right? And it's always the smallmouth. Yeah. Inclined to believe that they're the only fish that can be caught in this lake. I don't know if this is a different kind of area, so we're just going to try it out, see if we get any non-smallmouth bass. a chub. We got the achievement, Oh Mariner. We have caught 24 different fish. And we want one of those for, like, this will be the lake fish bundle. No, we didn't need one at all. I just thought we did. Well, we caught one and we didn't need to catch one, but we've got one. There we go. I have no idea which, no idea which category those fish are in, but they're not needed for the community center. We caught a river jelly, so this is probably a river then. So I guess we need to fish in the caves to find a cave jelly. That makes sense. But we've got a new record for a brim, which is all to the good. However, it is getting upon that time of night, so it's time for us to walk on home. Ah, what a lovely day in Stardew Valley. We'll put the trash in here, because maybe we'll make that recycling thing someday. Maybe. And she is still out here at 12:30 in the morning, like, she is dedicated. She's like, look, I said it'd be done in 3 days. That means it will be. But alright, that will just about be that. There we go. I guess I should probably stop now, because otherwise it'll be cutting it a little bit too close. So, yeah, there we go. Day 9 of spring, year 2. We're getting so rich. The house is coming along wonderfully. The mushroom economy is strong. Everything's good, but there's no point in doing any of this because the autosave happens at the end. So I will just say, look at how great everything is. What a beautiful farm. We'll have mushrooms to pick. We'll have preservatives to sell. It'll be a banner day for Lawrence Dolan Farm. But thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Bye, Natasha. Hope you've enjoyed. And perhaps we'll see you in the next streamer video. If you're watching in the future, disregard all the time-sensitive information. I love the cherry tree. I need more of them because they're super pretty. But another time. But see you later on, and enjoy your day as well.